Testing, testing. Hello, everyone. This is Christian Parrish, and today we are celebrating an awesome voice actor, Jess Harnell. He's been a voice actor for a very long time, and yeah, I'm really excited to do this. So once my friends join in, we'll go ahead and get started. Welcome.
Oh,
How's it
welcome.
go?
Welcome, Miss Wilmington.
How's it going?
It's going great so far. Like, took care of everything. You're just excited, just pumped up for this. To give all we got, think all we can, all that junk.
Yep, and I really enjoyed the ornamental episode you did. The way you combine each of our ornamental characters we've done for the past years is pretty great.
Well, yeah, I just mainly picked the ones that were my favorite from each of us.
Makes sense, but yeah, those were pretty dope, bro.
Thank you.
And so waiting for Blitz, he's currently adding in the rules of Jess Harnell, which I really appreciate and stuff.
Okay.
I'm really excited. Oh, okay. Oh, which.
Hey,
Hey, Blitz.
fuckers, how you doing?
I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Okay. So how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah, awesome. So watching some Christmas stuff, yeah.
Nice.
What kind of Christmas movies did you watch?
Let me see here. Yeah, I do remember like Mad, the Grinchy Code / Duck. Let's see. We watched like Family Guy, Don't Be a Dickens at Christmas, and How the Griffin Stole Christmas. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh yeah. South Park Went and Critter Christmas, South Park Red Sleigh Down, Chowder Hey Hey It's Christmas, and Danny Phantom The Fright Before Christmas.
Secret Square here, and with my foe over here is Morocco Mo. Say hi. Hi.
Oh, right.
I just send the link to Bobby and Mastermind.
Well, speaking of Mastermind,
Hold up. God damn it,
hi, Mastermind.
Hey.
Hello.
What the hell?
Was that like a dog toy?
Yeah, that was a dog toy.
Hang on a minute.
Wait, I'm confused. When did Jess Harnell voice Bluey? That's my question.
Oops, sorry, wrong profile.
That's right.
What characters did he voice?
Well, I did suggest Scary Terry from Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah. Let me change my profile. Hold on. Ugh. There we go. Blink it out.
So since Christian's out the stream, I am in charge. So you all bitches out. Never mind. My fault.
Uh,
So yeah, hi Christian, how you doing?
Sorry about that. My Chrome freaking froze.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, how are you, Mastermind?
I'm great.
Cool.
There we go.
And Blitz, first of all, thank you for putting down some of the suggestions of Jess Harnell. And two, you did a great job with making that video.
Hey, what can I say? You're the guy that eats shit, so that's all right.
whoa!
Well, if you didn't see the chowder part, that would explain it.
I totally forgot that in one of the streams, the Teen Titans one, that I was muted once.
So
didn't realize
basically, this is what happened. Okay, next up, final exam.
What?
He was
There we
trying to
Oh
make it
dang,
look
I was muted, guys. Bro, this guy, he pressed the mute button by mistake, and we were wondering why he was not talking for a while.
All right, I changed my name and profile.
Okay.
Scary Cherry Freddy Krueger.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be a Freddy Krueger parody. That's what.
I know, I was just reading it.
Hey, remember
Alright.
that Family Guy one with Tom Tucker being Freddy Krueger?
No,
Well-
but I have seen one where a primary went to sleep and he dreamt seeing Freddy Krueger, and he gave him the joke that he told Peter that makes him poop his pants, and Freddy told Peter he pooped his pants while he was asleep.
Well, Christian, what Blitz was trying to tell you is that in one episode, like it said that Tom Tucker was originally supposed to be an actor, and he booked the lead role in Nightmare on Elm Street, but James Woods says that he wasn't good enough. So yeah, that's what he meant.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so while we wait for Bobby, let's go ahead and talk some of the rules. First up, Wacko Warner from Animaniacs.
Well, yeah, I do know he voiced other characters, but Wack is the one I'm more familiar with.
Of course.
Yeah,
yes,
me
and he
too.
still tells it so.
Okay, so the story of Wacko Warner, like, yeah, and when I heard the behind the scenes with how Jess was doing with Wacko, it was really nice that Jess McNeil and Rob Paul's like helping him out with the voice acting with Wacko.
Yes, it's dedication to their roles and established as like professional voice acting families, so sort of something like that.
Yeah. And what do you call it? The first time I got introduced to Jess Harnell in person, like in video wise, was when him and Rob Paulson were reacting to these kids, reacting to Animaniacs.
Me
Alright.
too.
To the both of you.
Yeah. So go on.
Oh, I mean, like, well, before even Jess Harnell was even chosen, there was like a couple of other guys that were being a little bit too literal with Wacko, like being like all these kind of like their versions of what Wacko's voice was trying to be. But when Jess Harnell came in and did impressions of the Beatles, and so yeah, that's how he came to be.
Yeah, and it was really clever at him. And what else with Wacko? Wasn't there supposed to be like another sibling with the Warner siblings?
And yeah, there was supposed to be a fourth one named Smacky, like supposed to be
Really?
some kind of attitude or something like that.
Yeah.
Smacky. Interesting.
Smacky, wacky, dacky, khaki. Oh, khakis. Now we gotta get Jake from State Farm from here.
But yeah, I got used to Animaniacs when they were showing it on the hub. It was actually really great, and it took me a long time to learn that Jess Harnell voiced Wacko, and even the fact that I got the names mixed up sometimes. I thought Yakko was Wacko. I thought Wacko is Yakko. So yeah.
Wow. I mean, like, it all is about the differences. Wacko has the backwards hats. It's not that difficult.
Hey, first, yo, Looney Tunes.
Oh, wait, where's that?
You forgot the E.
All right, I'll be back.
Oh, god dang. Oh, wait, what?
You forgot the E in Looney Tunes. Like, look.
Ah, god dang it.
That's all right. All right.
No, wait, let me take it back.
Alright, so like as I saying, since Christian Paris is gone, y'all bitches better listen to me. I got my boy over here crashing bandicoots, and I got my boy Scary to who's gonna crush your asses.
I'm Scary Terry.
I heard that, man.
Yeah, that was a good impression, bro.
Thank you.
All right, sorry about that. I was telling mom I should head to the store real quick. Uncle's taking her. Anyway, where were we?
These nuts.
Well, yeah.
But yeah.
Wacko, he's pretty hilarious, and along with the others, he like makes references to like adult jokes. Like I don't know what was happening, but they show a part where he and the others were on stage. And he's like, "Ooh, my bosom hurts," and then Yucca responds, "Mwah, good night, everybody."
Yeah, always great with the adult jokes. That always just it's just the writing in general. That's what makes it stand out.
Yeah. But yeah, Michael Warner is like one of my most favorite Jess Harnell roles, and that will never change. What about you guys?
Yeah. Oh, you can't forget about his song with Yakko. Hello, nurse.
Yeah.
What I like most about Wacko is his song, like Wacko's America, where he was describing the states and the capitals.
Oh, cool.
And of course, the movie, of course, Wacko's Wish, one of the best movies I've seen.
I never saw it, but I've heard of it. What do you thought about it?
One of the, I think it was the song like Hungarian Rhapsody, if I'm pronouncing it right. Like when it gets to that, it's so fast and it's so cool and catchy.
Wait, they made a reference to Bohemian Rhapsody with Hungarian Rhapsody? Wow.
No, dude, you missed. No, it's a famous piano. It's a famous piano song. Like Hungarian,
okay.
Song. Like. All
right, I got it. But yeah, with your rating of Wacko,
2.
11 out of 10.
2 million.
Okay.
100. Oh wait, we haven't asked Mastermind what does he think about Wacko, or have you even seen Animaniacs, Mastermind?
Yes, I have seen Animaniacs.
And what do you think about
Wacko? 1,000.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Next up, what Bliss suggested, and what is his profile picture? Secret Squirrel.
All right. Let me explain the story about Secret Squirrel. So basically, Secret Squirrel was a good show back in the day with Boomerang. It used to come on a show with 2 stupid dogs. It was a nice show, and yeah, I like it. But in all seriousness, no, Secret Squirrel was one of the best ones. Before I knew about it, like there was an OG Secret Squirrel show back in Boomerang. Did you hear about that?
Well, no, but I did like see a thing on YouTube, and I much prefer the Jess Harnell version than the one that was on Boomerang because the animation looks better, and Jess Harnell's performance.
Jesse's Harnell. Okay. But yeah.
I was trying to say Jess's, but I accidentally mixed it up a bit. But I just like Harnell's one better.
But you gotta remember who voiced the OG Secret Squirrel. It was Mel Blanc.
Yes.
Oh. Well, I should never heard him talk. I just saw the theme song, so. But
going on with Secret Squirrel, yeah, it was one of the best ones from Boomerang when it aired with 2 Stupid Dogs, because this is how it would go. One episode, 2 Stupid Dogs, then in the middle would be Secret Squirrel, and then another 2 Stupid Dogs like episode in between. Like it was really good. I like the combination with both Jess Harnell as Secret Squirrel and Jim Cummings as Morocco Mole.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And like and especially with with Jim Cummings, like Morocco Mole voice, like it's supposed to be an inspiration to Pierre Lorre. Like, you may know him with Darren Norris when he uses the voice for the chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah, but there were like a lot of funny episodes. So, like Christian, I'll let you go first. What was like one of your favorite episodes?
Okay, so one of my most memorable, and this villain named Gold Flipper or Golden Flipper, whatever his name actually is. But anyway, he stole stealing gold all over, and one of the golden pieces he stole was Marcomo's golden tooth. And since that's been stolen, Marco is now talking with a lisp. With every now and then, Secret Squirrel just starts poking fun at it, and Mo just not like that. Certainly, Morocco.
Yeah, I remember that. One of my favorites is like, so the episode starts out like this. So it was Secret, Morocco, and the Chief. They were all like trying to find this platypus, which they did because he was making this kind of like camera device thing. But they got in front of the camera and they switched body parts.
Whoa.
Yeah. So basically, the Chief was in Secret Skull's body, Morocco was in the Chief's body, and you guys, yeah, Secret was in Morocco Mo's body. But yeah, it was kind of complicated because their bodies were like, switch around, or like the body parts in particular. But yeah, all the platypus wanted was to look handsome for like a lady, which he finally found because Secret and Morocco pulled some strings. And yeah, it's so funny at the end too because they were trying to change back, but every time they would press like the camera, it would switch until they would get it right.
Wow. It reminds me of that one Powerpuff Girls episode where what do you call it? Professor Mayer and Miss Bellum came to Powerpuff Girls, and Professor tried to use the device to turn back to normal, and yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. And if you saw like when they were changing, like one of the cameos was Dexter.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
remember
did do
that.
Yeah. Let's see here. I know there were multiple ones, like, but I gotta say, overall, this was a good show, and I wish they would do more, like, bring it back for a new show. But hey, we got what we got. This is my favorite version.
Yeah, I would love to see a reboot of it. Like, it's like almost forgotten at this point because they never like mention it anymore.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But overall, I give Secret Skull like Infinity because this wasn't my introduction to Jess Harnell.
Same here.
I agree with you, Blitz.
All right.
Good story.
All right, next up, fresh profile, Crash Bandicoot.
All right, go ahead, Fresh.
Yeah, the first time that I saw Crash Bandicoot was the commercial for I think it was Crash of the Titans or Mind Over Mutants. Like that's basically what I remember. But yeah, like I honestly believe that Jess Harnell was like the perfect voice for Crash, like just nailing everything. But what made him a little bit controversial or cool was that like his only what people kind of hated about Crash of the Titans is that his Crash's only speaking line was at the climax, and his only word was pancakes.
Wow.
Wait, isn't Nolan North the current voice though? Like, I know he's like, yeah, I know Jess is still voicing Crash, but isn't Nolan like the current voice now?
Crash is no longer being voiced by Jess Harnell first, and yeah, he stopped up until about like 2021, I believe. But and like if the Crash Netflix series is gonna come true with Nolan voicing his inner thoughts, yeah, like it's complicated.
So it's gonna be like a Garfield situation if you think about it.
Huh. If they could actually understand them. But yeah, I do agree with Fresh's statement. I do like Jess's version of Crash Bandicoot. I also like Carl Salazaraki and Steve Bloom's version.
Yes.
But yeah, my score for him would be 10 out of 10.
Even though I never played a game of Crash Bandicoot, but there are two Wii games of it, one of them being Crash of the Titans, like Crash mentioned, so I might play that in the future. But yeah, for Crash himself, I give him a 10.
Cool.
11 out of 10.
And
Alright.
I also want to explain another dynamic duo with Jess Harnell, Debbie Dayberry. Like, yeah, they did really good in Crash Bandicoot.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah. But go on.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright, next up, Barricade and Ironhide, which is my profile picture, and my introduction to Jess Harnell. So, in Transformers 2007, Firstly, Jess got to voice a Decepticon named Barricade, who is after Sam with his glasses because they contain a secret. And boy, he's very cool. Like, I used to have a toy as him, but I lost it and stuff. But yeah, I love the voice he gave him. And for Ironhide, he's like one of the best Autobots. Like, he was like one of the original Autobots back in the 80s. Of course, Jess didn't voice him back then. I was Stardust, but that's not the point. But yeah, he was a fan favorite, but sadly, he got killed in Transformers: Dark of the Moon.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Boo!
But let me hear your thoughts, Blitz, about these two.
Barricade, he's like one of the badass voices I heard just ever did. Like really deep and scary. I like it.
No doubt.
Yeah. And with Ironheart staying loyal and being like one of the best ones, and yeah, I think both of them are great. If I had to choose either one, I would choose Barricade.
Yeah, they're still my favorites, even though Ironhide got perished. I wish I had a toy of Ironhide. I never got a toy of Ironhide.
You just have to get a piece of iron and hide it.
Well, I do have Transformers animated Ironhide, but not the Michael Bay version. So
Ew! Do not ever say that name in this chat anymore. We don't say that name anymore. Who is this Michael Bay you speak of? I don't know who he is. Do you know who he is,
and
Chris?
also,
No, I have no clue. We don't talk about Michael Bay.
Yeah.
Bay.
He's a bad director. But go on, Christian.
but for Barricade, he did make a reappearance in the last Transformers movie, Transformers Last Night, with a brand new design. So it's got new vehicle form, new robot design. Some fans like it, some don't. Like, I kind of like it. I still prefer his 2007 look, but I'm still not a fan of the movie.
But for both of them, give them both 10 out of 10.
Vanity, because they're the reason I started liking Jess Harnell. Well, it was way before I like when he was, but that's not the point. I still think they're both awesome. So, all right, now for Mastermind's profile picture, Scary Terry from Rick and Morty.
All right.
Scary Terry.
Nice. All right, Mastermind, explain.
Okay, so basically, I was like, when I saw this episode of Rick and Morty, I was like, oh my god, that guy looks exactly like Freddy Krueger. And like, honestly, yeah, I know his name is Scary Terry, but like, yeah, I'd say they did a good job on the way they made him. I mean, he looks exactly like Freddy Krueger and stuff.
Just be glad it's not the Scary Terry from Teen Titans Blah.
Yeah, the Teen Titans we all
I
hate.
know who you're talking about.
For a minute, I thought you were gonna say it.
No, but it's all right. But I do agree with Mastermind. Yes, Scary Terry. Yes, another badass voice just does, and I like it.
Yep, and yeah, plus like yeah, like this I'd say this is the best look of Freddy reference to Freddy Krueger, because honestly he sounds scary like he's supposed to, and yeah, he's even got the claws just like Freddy Krueger always does.
Yeah. Also, Christian, can you put Mastermind's screen on like big right now?
Well, hold up. Hi, movie watcher. Movie watcher.
Look who is a walk.
Movie.
If you wanted to watch a movie during the stream, just do it, Christian. It doesn't matter.
Anyway, okay, let me go to.
Just go to Solo's layout. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was trying to find.
Okay, people. Okay, people. Now look under his under his mouth and look at his chin. Now, what does that look like, people?
Ball sacks.
Exactly. Good job. All right, next. Yeah, look like Peter Griffin's chin if he like went all the way down.
Yeah.
Oh, but you guys' opinions about Scary Terry?
Yes, everything about like what Jess brings to the role. Of course, I just like hearing the voice. It just reminds me when he does Fatso, and well, of course, like miniature swords instead of knives. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, everything about it is just awesome.
Uh, Stark's bothering me. I'll be right back. Fresh, you're in charge.
Oh, look at that! No, he gets to say it a minute.
No. Alright, bitches. Okay, so the plan is I don't know what the plan is. But what do you call it? In all seriousness, with Scary Terry, what else about to say? Okay, I'll say this for myself. With Scary Terry, I remember well, I watched more episodes along the way, and I know one of his catchphrases is like, "Oh shit, bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look who finally can talk. Hello, movie watcher.
Hey, let's
How's it going?
doing all right. And you?
Doing great. Just celebrating with Jess Harnell.
Ah, yes. He's the guy who voiced Wacko from Animaniacs.
Yes. But what I was gonna mention, because there was an episode where Rick and Morty actually went inside Scary Terry's mind and saw his dreams, and it showed like one of the flashbacks of like when he was in school. And it was so funny because there was this one scene where he's sitting in the desk and the teacher is voiced by Marisa Marsh, and every time he gets a question, he's like, "Oh shit, bitch," and then Marisa Marsh's character would be like, "Yeah, bitch."
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's exactly like a reference to the Nightmare on Elm Street. Because if you've seen the 2012 Nightmare on Elm Street, they like showed Freddy Krueger's past, like before he was a killer. Like, I mean, they showed that he used to be a teacher and stuff. Until then, one day, like a bunch of people were gonna kill him.
Yeah.
Dude, that was actually 2010.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. But another thing about Scary Terry is that he used to have a family.
Yeah.
And that was very, very sad. And now we know why he is what he is today.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, but I think the name, of course, it might be a reference to Scary Jerry, because that's an actual name that you call somebody when they're like scared or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Just be glad it's no old lady from the mirror. Oh no, she's gonna ruin our sleepover. No, I swear that episode of Teen Titans Blah. I swear, why did Rob have to wear braces while sleeping? Like seriously, this is the only time I see you wearing braces.
Well, I think it should just make him even much more pathetic. Have everyone just freaking hate him. Because why?
Exactly, because every episode you see Robin in Teen Titans Blah, he just goes down into coolness. Like now he's just lame, like a simp. Mm. And at this point, the Titans don't even respect him. So what's the point of him being leader now?
And that's one of the reasons why I slipped away from the show.
Yeah. Plus he Beast Boy's also dumb and stupid.
Well, he's been like that since the 2003 version, but he was cooler. Like he was more funny in a way.
Yeah.
But no, but they made the Titans all stupid, especially like Raven.
Well, it could be moments where they're all idiots. Like they can happen moments about like who's gonna be the bigger dummy than the other ones.
Remember Lady Legacy?
Well, yes, with Beast Boy kind of simping over them, which is kind of a little bit creepy.
Yep.
Do you have a fetish over that? Okay,
Yep.
TS.
Oh, and also, yeah, of course, like the episode with Black Manta, yeah, that wasn't the only time. Like the first time, like there was the episode where the Titans like separated because Robin got his powers and stuff, and all the villains were in jail, and he had a picture of him and the Teen Titans hanging out together, and then they showed Aquaman in there, like Aquaman as his Black Manta. Dang it.
In his classic suit. I know what you're talking about, but yeah. Legit, when I first watched that episode, and when I saw old Beast Boy, legit, immediately I knew he looked like Yoda.
Exactly. Yeah. That's kind of funny. I won't lie. That's one of the many moments that they were kind of like clever or funny like that, but the show still sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Yep. And yeah, I mean, Black Manta was in his classic look. Now they changed him to like now they gave him the helmet from the movie, and they let JB Smoove voice him.
I mean, it's half and half, you know. Oh, speaking of Aquaman and Black Manta, So, is anybody planning to see the second Aquaman movie? Because I have a little bit of a spoiler.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, you really, you guys are really gonna see it?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, like if it's either like I don't know if I'm gonna see it in theaters or if it comes out on DVD, whichever comes first. It looks interesting. Go ahead.
Okay, as this is the last DC movie we're getting from like this kind of universe, because next year we're getting James Gunn's universe with DC. Okay, I just have to say the post credits are like really, really like disappointing. Like
Oh,
it's like really disappointing. Like legit, out of all this, you have to film that. Like I'm not gonna say what it is, but still, like that's just disappointing.
Yeah. Yep. And yeah, and plus, yeah, and yeah, the same thing goes with like, in the first Aquaman movie, Black Manta was all black, and now in this one, now he's looking like the way he does in the comics.
Okay, we have to give him up for that because with references and all that. But what I was gonna say with Titan's Blood, remember another episode where it was with Mad Mod? Oh, hold on.
right then. And wait, but Mad Mod, because around that time, I mean, maybe, but still, I just kind of juggled here and there until I stopped at Origins. Just couldn't handle that stupidity no more.
Yeah.
Now, where was I beginning to? Oh, wait, I know. This made no sense. Stupid.
I'm back. So what I was explaining, it was like the episode with Mad Mod. Remember when he was taking like everybody's youth, and we learned that Raven likes old people.
Oh, now you brought that up. Yes, I remember.
Yeah. And what always like it did make me laugh. I was like, why you always bring this up, Beast Boy? Did I ever tell you the time where I got this gold watch?
Wait, is that a joke or you're just saying that?
No, he actually said that like throughout the episode. He was keep repeating it to Raven because he was so fascinated by the stories.
Oh, right. So, running gags, of course.
And with Cyborg, when he was old, it was revealed that he has 2 grandchildren. No, actually 3. My fault.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what was? Oh, okay, not remember which one is it. Even though I saw this movie once, I'm just gonna type it now. Okay, where is it? Okay. Where is it? Where is it?
Batman.
Outrageous! I'm Batman. Hey, I'm more Batman than Batman, man.
They say I hide in the shadows, but I am the shadows.
We're not the Shadow like Alec Baldwin, because yeah, that's a literal character that he did play.
Yeah.
All right, I just put a throwback if you saw right now in the chat.
Yes, I did. I'm glad that you brought that up.
Yeah, because I was like wondering, like, yeah, because you put I know that voice, and when coming up with the movie, so I was like thinking of another live action one. I was like, oh yeah, I remember, because I only watched the Country Bears one time when I was a kid.
Oh wait, I would say, but of course we just have to save it, otherwise it kind of defeats the purpose.
Mr. B6000, Mr. B6000, Oh yeah, recently in Fortnite they had a Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what do you call it? Apparently next you're gonna add Kanye West to Fortnite soon.
Yeah, and I know they added Peter Griffin.
Well, that's been known.
Yeah. Oh, and also, of course, I heard we also even got Lego Fortnite.
Oh yeah, I know about that because my brother plays him. Hmm. Oh yeah. Wait, I just had to confirm before I say anything. Okay. Because I watched this as in a video, but I just want to see if it's true. Uh, hmm. Well, anyways, I in the video I heard from Jim Cummings that him and Jess Harnell were working on the songs for the first Lion King movie.
Oh wait, one more time.
In a video, I heard that from Jim Cummings, because I only saw the video once, that him and Jess Harnell were working on the lyrics for the songs for the Lion King, basically.
What, you mean like for fun or for something that's gonna come up or something?
I think because you know how Jess is, he has a great singing voice, and he was just helping. Because Jim also has a great singing voice. Because I think they were just writing the lyrics and seeing how it play out, and then because with Jim he had to fill in with Jeremy Irons, so that was cool, kind of a cool fact.
Yes.
All right, other cool facts. Okay. Animaniacs wise. So, fun fact: Rob Paulson knew Tress MacNeille ever since she was a cocktail waitress.
Ah, that's pretty sweet.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, fun fact: all three of them, along with Marisa Marsh, were all in Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Let's see here. Well, okay, since we still have more time, first, you want to talk about the awesome impressions he does in Twisted Tunes with Jess Harnell?
Yeah. One of the best things you would ever want to see on YouTube is Twisted Tunes featuring voice actors reading from movies as they do voices of their famous characters or impressions, and it makes it all that much more fun. So yeah, I heard Jess Harnell do impressions of Christopher Walken. Let's see here.
William Shatner.
Yeah.
Adam West.
Wait. What you said?
I said William Shatner and Adam West.
Oh yeah, well, most likely, I heard him do Adam West, but with William Shatner, I kind of hear more from Marisa Marsh doing the voice.
That's right.
He did do that. I'm not sure if Jess did that.
Oh, okay. But go on.
Oh wait, if you still want to help out with any other impressions that he does. Oh yeah, he does an awesome Eric Cartman impression. He practically does classic Cartman, since that seems to be easy for most fans.
I think I remember in one Twisted Tunes that he was doing it with a fan because she was doing Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see other ones that he did.
What do you call it? In what do you call it? Comic Book the movie, he did an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression, if I believe.
Oh wait, but he did do the impression in Twisted Tunes as well.
Okay. Oh yeah, and speaking of because if you have more for Twisted Tunes, do you want to tell the funny story when he was in I Know That Voice?
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I kind of that's the reason why I put I Know That Voice on there, so we could just save it for that time.
By the time we explain, I'm gonna have 500 children and 3,004 million grandchildren.
Well, I don't remember you being half rabbits, but all right.
I mean, if Eddie Murphy could have 8 children, so can I. No, I'm just playing.
I thought he had 10.
He has 10?
You didn't know?
Yo, his pull-out game must be really nice. But good on those children, because their daddy's one of the best comedians out there.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, other ones that he did, I believe. Yeah, he did do Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, it's pretty spot on.
Oh, that's funny how you said Ozzy Osbourne because well, we'll explain with a certain character because Ozzy Osbourne was actually in one episode of this certain show. But go on.
I mean, that's all I had so far.
I'm back. Sorry for the wait.
I have 500 children and 3 million quadrillion grandchildren.
Wait a minute. How can anyone have that many kids? I mean, it's impossible, right?
Just ask my multiple wives, then you'll answer to them.
Anyway, hi, movie watcher. How come you didn't answer earlier?
Because he was scared.
I was coming in.
He was whoa.
Whoa.
No, I'm just joking. All right, so before we move on,
we're
movie watcher.
what was going.
We're just talking about fun facts about Jess Harnell and the Animaniacs crew, and we're just talking about his moments in Twisted Tunes.
Cool.
But
so where were we on Scary Terry?
well, before we continue with Scary Terry, don't you want to give movie watcher his opinion about Wacko?
Oh, sure. Go ahead, Mastermind. I am movie watcher.
Dang, did you just confuse one of that's like confusing one of your children.
Wah wah.
Yeah.
Well, from my opinion, Wacko is without a doubt one of the funniest characters on Animaniacs.
Nice.
Yes, because I watched that show years ago when I was a kid. It is fantastic.
Nice. And were there any funny moments with Wacko that you remember?
Let me think about that. If I recall correctly,
he's got a brain collapse. But go on.
let me think about that. There were one. I forgot what the title episode was, but I did see one part in when Wacko was in a movie theater. He was sitting next to a guy, and then he was about to take his popcorn, but the guy said to him, "It's my popcorn. Get your own." Wacko got mad and bam, struck him with a hammer.
Nice. So, what's your overall score?
I would give Wacko a 10 out of 10.
Okay. Also, I know you were saying when you guys were saying dirty jokes. I remember this one I saw on YouTube years ago. It was them camping, and Yeko was saying like, "I got the beans, but who has the buns?" And I was like, "I got the buns right over here."
Knew you were gonna bring that up.
Didn't Yakko say something else too?
I don't remember, but I just know that I was like, "Oh my god, this is hilarious." But go on with Scary Terry. I said, go.
Are you deaf?
Mastermind?
So yeah, like basically, when I saw this episode, like Scary Terry, like when so I was always thinking about wait, wasn't it Movie Watcher's turn?
Well, if he saw Rick and Morty, like have you seen Rick and Morty, Movie Watcher?
No, not really.
Okay, then okay, Chris, you give your opinion now.
Well, I never really saw the episode, but I did see a clip. They did a pretty good job making a cartoony version of Freddy Krueger, and yeah, the design is pretty dope. And I love how Jess gives him his voice like almost an Ironhide type of voice. But yeah, I really dig it.
For my score, I give him infinity. This is one of the badass roles he plays.
9.
Next.
All right then, Captain Hero from Drawn Together.
Yeah, Yes, this is one of just his like roles where you can hear him curse or like him acting drunk as the character. Like it's really funny though, because he's basically a parody of Superman. If yes, of course, if he cursed a lot and if he was drunk.
Hmm.
What I gotta say about like Captain Hero's design is like if you look through his pants, his junk is legit showing out.
Hmm.
If you remember that.
No.
Well, no, shoot, because the show, of course, it just makes me freaking queasy, like scared to know what's gonna be coming around every corner because it's like South Park on steroids. It's just insane.
Yeah. And I gotta say, Drawn Together had like a funny cast. Had Tara Strong, Chris Summer, James Arnold Taylor. It was just amazing.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, what James? This is like one of the few times you can hear James Arnold Taylor curse as well.
Yeah, like everybody else, giving their own game, but still, it's just some parts that I wish I hadn't seen.
Let's see here, but similar to like Robot Chicken and Mad, he did play like characters of parodies. Like yes, he played Terminator one time, Wile E. Coyote. He
Hulk?
played the Hulk. Let's see here, and I believe there were other roles, but. Yeah, it's one like I didn't watch the show fully, but when I saw clips on YouTube, I was like, "Deal, this shit's on steroids."
See,
Yeah, but for Captain Hero, I give him a 7 out of 10.
6.
6. No disrespect to Jess. Anyway, next up, Grim Gloom
Wait,
from
I
the
think
70s.
I thought. Wait, Mastermind was about to say something, rude ass. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead,
I'm
Mastermind.
sorry. Go ahead.
I'd say 8.
Oh, okay. All right, go on now.
All right. Grim Gloom from the 70s. So, yes, it's like another surprising one for me because it also took me a while to find out that Jess Harnell voiced this character. But yeah, Grim, along with his partner,
Wife.
wife. What's her name?
Hildy. Yeah,
Thank you, Hilly. And which fun fact, she is voiced by the daughter of Ozzy Osbourne,
Yeah.
which I did not know that who she was, but when I looked it up, like, wow, that's pretty dope. Actually, she did a really good job along with Jess Harnell. Anyway, so Grim is not that bright. Like he's very clueless at times, and yeah, he's not just that smart. So
You know who they kind of remind me of? They remind me of a Disney version of Jesse and James.
yes, and clear with the
Oh.
colors.
And you know what's so funny? A few years later, if you saw Big City Greens, they actually had characters that looked like Jesse and James.
Really?
Yeah, because there were two robbers, and legit, when I looked at the hair color and like heard the voices, I was like, "Yo, that's awesome!" Though, honestly,
Did they actually bring the voice actors?
no, it was different voice actors.
Okay,
still-
but it was awesome if they brought in the voice actor to voice Jesse and James just for the heck of it.
I could have, but yeah, I'm going about with Grim. Like, yeah, as Christian said with his opinion, I do agree with. But he does have his funny moments here and there, to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know what funny moments I could talk about because I haven't watched 7D in forever. So,
But what do you call it? So when you were out, we were talking about his tunes, and just another did an Ozzy Osbourne impression. It's funny because Ozzy Osbourne, along with his wife, appeared in one episode of the 7D.
huh? And wow, I looked at the growers, and yeah, I do see the resemblance.
Yeah, but it's just amazing how you can bring a whole family in one episode. Because this was a summer vacation episode where they were at the beach.
Cool.
Yeah, because Sneezy won like a game show.
Really?
Mhm.
Cool. So yeah, for Grim, he's like really awesome role of Jess Harnell. I'm glad he voiced him. His voice is very similar to other characters he did. What example would I say that his voice is similar to?
For me, I say Captain Hero. For me,
Maybe. Yeah, that's a good example.
Mm.
Well, I'm sure I'll think of something else, but yeah, for Grim Gloom, 10 out of 10.
What about the others? Like, do you guys have opinions about Grim?
Well, yeah, even though he may be dumb, but he can still be kind of like a little bit of a nice guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
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 Okay, for me, I give him a 9 out of 10. He's cool.
And I guess I did enjoy that episodes like when he became smart with some kind of stone and
Oh yeah, the
when he got
Smart Pants Stone, because he went to Doc himself, and he pretended to be a guy with a bread hat, if I'm not mistaken. So
I
yeah,
mean,
thank you for bringing that up, Fresh.
yeah. And what do you call it? One of the episodes that I do remember from my childhood, like from the 70s, is like the one with Goldilocks. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
No, but the way you told me that she is an annoying character.
She was. But you guys' rankings?
Oh yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
All right. Next.
All right, Cedric from Sophia the First. Now I know it's not like typed in, but I will mention what?
Oh my God, Cedric. You said it wrong. It's Cedric.
It's Cedric. God, why is it so hard for you to pronounce my name?
Okay, Cedric.
Yeah, because Sophia calls him Cedric instead of Cedric, so that kind of upsets it. But I know it's not typed down, but I do want to mention a character from a show real quick named Wicked King. Okay, so I watched Thomas Stephens first for Sophia first, so I knew about Wicked King, and yeah, of course he's a Jess Harnell character. And even though he is wicked, like kind of a bad guy, but he's still like nice at times. He just does it for like playing and stuff. But when I watched Sophia the First, when I saw an episode with Cedric and some other guy, and I forgot what the episode was about, but when I heard his voice, I immediately heard Wicked King's voice. Like, whoa, that's just pretty dope. So yeah. Anyway, Cedric is the castle's sorcerer. All like he was like the main antagonist at the time. Wanted Sophia's necklace. I didn't really watch Sophia first, like at the beginning to like get the whole lore and stuff. But yeah, he that's what he wanted to do the whole time. But in later seasons, he actually like started to become good. Like I didn't like really see the episode where he turned good and stuff. But yeah, Cedric is like a really awesome guy, and yeah, I'm glad that I found out that Jess got to voice him because that we can key character. So yeah, I really like him. And you, Blitz?
Well, for me, I seen some episodes here and there, but he's pretty cool. Cedric, he's a pretty cool guy. Like a little Harry Potter looking ass, but he's cool.
Yeah,
No, but
I would say that he would be a Harry Potter. Actually, yeah. If he's still evil, he'll be Slytherin. So yeah, if he's in a Harry Potter universe. Anyway, what about you, Fresh? Since you are the one that suggested him.
Hey, I mean, like I just only put it out for any of us to discuss, but the only thing I liked about Cedric was his song "King Cedric the Great" in one episode.
Hmm. And what about you, Mastermind? Have you seen Sophia the First?
Yeah,
And what are your thoughts about Cedric?
it's good.
how
Okay.
about you? How about you, movie watcher? You ever seen the show?
Sophia the First, yeah, it's one of the greatest ones ever on Disney Junior.
Cool. And what are your thoughts on Cedric?
He's a great guy. He knows how to concoct magic stuff. But in one episode, he was trying to gain the trust of King Roland, but unfortunately, he was unsuccessful.
For Cedric, I give him a 7 out of 10.
I gave him a 9.
Yeah, 7.
I give
Excuse
him a. I heard that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about this right quick since it's a minor role. Nurse AJ from Up.
Okay, so first, would you like to explain?
Yeah. After Carl Ferguson created an incident where he just like hit a guy with his cane, and people thought he was like a public menace. He was going to be sent to a retirement facility, and these two guys were gonna like take him there, but that was when he took off in his house with his balloons and everything. And yeah, Nurse AJ, even though it was minor, I still did enjoy, of course, the texture and the voice that Jess does, and like the guy, yeah, like I kind of like the guy's design.
Yeah. Maybe he has to go to the bathroom for the last time. Yeah,
Anytime.
Oh, look, a house is flying with balloons. And if you see a little cameo for next year's, movie, you see lots so there.
Mm-hmm. So long, boys.
Yeah.
I wish they kept that in the movie from the trailer.
Yeah, but instead they just tell the guys what to do after he says so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, for I might roll like AJ, I still give him a 9.
Yeah, I'll go with that. It was just really surprising when I found that out years ago.
All right, next up, Buzz, Blitzer, Tom and Jerry Blast Off to Mars, and Fast and the Furry.
Yeah, here was my introduction to Jess Harnell. Both the character and the behind the scenes look, everything was just perfect. And yeah, he's often seen with Biff Buzzard, like also voiced by Billy West. And yeah, in Blast Off to Mars, they were introduced as like astronaut majors, and well, I kind of like them better in Fast and the Furry. They kind of like get along much more better instead of just butting
Yeah,
heads.
that was actually my introduction to these two before I saw Blast Off to Mars. But yeah, like you said, they do get along, but except for the part where Buzz, or was it? But okay, was it Buzz that was?
Before you hurt yourself? Before you hurt yourself, okay. Biff
Wait,
is the
you're in a-
blonde and Buzz is the gin.
I know. I was trying to say like, which one was get a hold of the binoculars around the neck, and the other one's choking.
Okay, yeah, it was Buzz who got the binoculars, and it was Biff.
Christian, you're dirty.
Okay.
What do you mean?
You said a word that I won't now repeat in the stream.
What did I say?
All right, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Here, look in the private chat.
I said choking.
Oh, that's even worse. What the hell? What are you doing?
Yeah, he legit said choking, bro, but you just made him like.
Oh, but if he's doing that, I hope the lady has a fun time.
Okay.
Ooh.
Anyway, Anyway, yeah, Buzz, he's alright guy, but the way his personality is, it's mid, but going fresh, about Buzz.
Hey, I'm not in this movie. How dare you? I wish I was in a Tom and Jerry movie.
Going fresh.
I mean, like I was trying to like help you out. Like you said, like you couldn't tell which one's which. Like I said, like Buzz was.
No, I got it, but like, do you have any more about Buzz?
Not so much. I honestly, I just really like them better in Fast and the Furry.
Okay, so Blitz, what are your thoughts about Buzz Blitzer?
Rada. Nice words. No, but in all seriousness, I've seen Blast Off to Mars like a few times, and with Fast and Fury, I've seen him once, and his character, he's okay. I'll give him a 5 out of 10 at best.
I give him a 6.
10.
What about you, Mastermind? Have you seen Tom and Jerry Blast Off to Mars or Fast and the Furry?
Yeah, I seen both of them, and like, yeah, I gave the same with Fresh. I do 10.
Okay. Movie watcher?
Well, from my point of view, my mom is a huge Tom and Jerry fan, so I give both of those movies a big 10.
Awesome. It's awesome that your mom is a big Tom and Jerry fan.
You know her, she likes it. They always get into funny antics and always get into trouble for various things. But it's
Yeah.
Jerry who's causing trouble for Tom.
Oh,
Yeah. It's either written that Tom would chase Jerry all around, but they always written Jerry as the bad guy at least.
Yeah, true. But what I was gonna say, this kind of reminds me of a Tom and Jerry Tales episode where Tom actually won at the end.
We mean.
So at the beginning of this episode, there was like a bug. I believe it was a ladybug or something like that. Like I don't know what it was, but we'll call it. She was like getting very hot because it was like scorching heat outside, and Tom was being nice. He actually gave her an ice cube so she could chill. And yeah, for the time being, Jerry was trying to pull something with Tom, but every time he would, Jerry would fail. And in the end, Tom won finally.
Well, I mean, I would take Tom's side because Jerry was. Tom was just like trying to do a nice thing, like you said, and Jerry's trying to ruin it. It's like they want Jerry to be the bad guy instead of Tom.
Mm.
It goes to show you that Jerry was the true villain the whole time.
Okay, darn man.
Okay, I don't know what that has something to do.
But go on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Next up, Marlon.
Nemo. Go for it.
Oh yeah. I'm like, well, I just gotta say is that like Jess, he does like he really does exactly sound like Albert Brooks's Marlon. It's just fascinating. And other characters that he did voice, I believe he also was Bruce. And
Yeah.
well, there's a little bit of a mix up when we get to the next one because it just makes me mad.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're right with Marlon and Bruce, and he did perfect as both of them. But what I also liked about that one video game, the first one, was that Jennifer Hill was Dory.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, overall he did good as Marlon, and Bruce. I give it both 10 out of 10.
Hey, baby.
All right. Even though he only voiced Marlon and Bruce in the games and stuff, but he did get to voice.
But yeah, this is what I'm talking about here. It said on the Wikipedia that it was Andrew Stanton that was the Seagulls, and Wikipedia just how Wikipedia can nothing really get its freaking facts right. Like seriously though.
Well, it's not the Wikipedia's fault. It's the people running behind Wikipedia and Google and whatnot. They're getting the facts wrong.
Well, I did say the internet, not just Wikipedia.
Wow, Christian just became a hypocrite for all standards, even for behind the voice actors. Okay.
But since even though who voiced who, we can still talk about the Seagulls and either how annoying they are or how funny they are. Mine. Why'd you just shut up?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, like they're just there for just hunger. That's all they care about, just food.
So
Yeah, that's all they said throughout the film is mine.
for this occasion, I can't give a score because it's either or. But hey, good job to whoever did it.
Yeah, I agree. All right, next up. Why did you put Tosh twice, Fresh?
Because I slipped.
Okay. Yeah, I see. Okay, and I see that you missed it.
Whoa!
All right.
What kind of voice was that?
Yes, it's called high-pitched sarcasm. Yeah, I thought you were a troll too.
No, but I was really surprised you did that.
Anyway, Tosh from the Looney Tunes show.
Yes. Now we got Wacko and Yakko, but smaller.
Yeah, and yeah, this was a surprise to me to find out that Tosh is voiced by Jess Harnell. People say they can't tell them apart, but we can by their voices.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, and when did you be able to catch on to that? Because I thought you said you couldn't even tell them apart, not even from the voices.
Okay, so the difference between them they both have English accents. Okay, Tosh has a light English accent, but Mac has like a deep, heavy British accent in a way. I don't know how am I supposed to um describe their accents, but that's how I'm going to describe them right now.
No, you're right.
Um,
They are.
what I
All
could say
right.
about Macintosh, they're awesome. One of my favorite characters from the Looney Tunes show. You ever see that melody with them being best friends?
Yes, it's
Yes,
so
who
catchy.
hasn't?
La 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 la. Yo, this is catchy.
My
Wait,
introduction to them was in the short, where they're trying to get their tree back in this furniture factory, and yeah, they just got like a bunch of furniture to make up their tree, and they try to watch TV, but they don't have electricity, so.
my introduction to both of them in the Looney Tunes show is when they enter that best friends competition.
Well, of course, that was the first episode, so of course that's how we got introduced to him. And yeah,
Which
I must say, I like Rob Paulson and Jess Harnell's performances as them better. Even though I do like whoever voiced them in the original Looney Tunes, I still like
Mel,
these performances.
I mean Mel Blanc. Is it obvious?
Yeah. Anyway, what is your thoughts on Tosh Fresh since you did put him down?
Well, everything that we just said, just the dynamic with Rob as Mac. Of course, they're inseparable.
Yeah.
True. Oh, remember that episode with the vase or the vase? I don't know how people would pronounce it. I'm gonna call it vase. But yeah, remember that episode?
Yeah, I prefer to call
Oh,
it vase. Like only fancy people call it Voss.
Hey, would you like to look at my vase? No, Jack, it's vase. But yeah, and I just like that scene where they're fighting, but they're fighting like for fun for some reason.
Yeah.
oh, right. That was from the Foghorn Leghorn story episode.
Yeah.
And the vase had the Burmese turtle that Daphne and Foghorn were the movie that was based off. Anyway, but yeah, Tosh is a great guy and a great friend to Mac. And there's even an episode that Mac thought Tosh was kidnapped or something, and it was up to Lola and Daffy trying to find him, but they couldn't do it and stuff. But turned out Tosh was like going to the mailbox stuff. He actually left a note that Daffy had on the drawing
I remember
thing.
that one.
So for Tosh, easy 10.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. All right then. Cop and historical figures, Mr. Peabody and Sherman.
Yeah, again, one of the more minor roles. Yeah, he did play like a New York cop at the climax of the movie. For the historical figures, yeah, he was George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, Bill Clinton, and Isaac Newton. And he
Cool.
was perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I give him a 10 out of 10 for that.
And I love the scene where the cop was like trying to stop the presidents and stuff. Like who was the guy that got tasered?
That was Robespierre. Yeah.
Thank you. So yeah, he tried to talk him off, and then the cop just tasered him, and then Patrick Warburton's character's like, "Don't tase me, bro."
Yeah, one of many moments that I remember best, of course.
Yeah, that's how I learned about the "Don't tase me, bro" skit. And I actually saw the video on YouTube where the guy actually said "Don't tase me, bro." It was at like a conference or something. I don't remember where it was.
It was a college student.
Oh, okay. Thank you. But yeah, even though these were minor, Jess still did pretty good with these roles. I give him a 10.
Infinity, because well, it's all thanks to George Washington giving Mr. Peabody a presidential pardon because well, he was almost about to be taken away, and well, yeah, he ultimately saved the day.
Yeah, thank you, George. All right then, Blitz, you're next.
Sandwiches. I'm Lonnie's sandwich. Okay, so yeah, Mixels was a good show back in Cartoon Network, but they had shorts and episodes. I know people have their different opinions, but I did like how Jess Harnell was like one of the voice actors, and him and Tom Kenny took on many of the roles during the series. Like, okay, so with Volk and Zaptor, you may recognize both of them because Volk is from the Infernite and Zaptor is from the Electroids. And have you ever seen where Volk was filled in this pothole? You ever seen that one?
No, I don't think I have. Sorry.
Okay, that's alright. But with Zaptor, he's just crazy as hell, especially with his abalone sandwiches. Well, Shuff, he's part of the Cranksters, yes. And along with Tom Kenny and David P. Smith, who's one of the directors and producers of Mixos, yeah, they're just a cool trio because along with the Cranksters, with Tom Kenny's character, Seismo, he uses an Eduardo voice for that character.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's see here. Meltis and Bernard. Now, Christian, you might know these ones from season 4, remember? With the Infernite Cousins? Remember with the Orbitons?
Yes. That was my first episode I watched of the Mixels. That is like my most favorite one.
So yeah, in the Infernite, he voiced Meltis and Bernard, while the leader was voiced by Roger Bumpus.
Yeah.
And Waka Waka.
All the Infernites, which one's your most favorite, Blitz?
Flame, voiced by Tom Kenny in season 1.
Oh yeah, that's the most recognizable one.
Yes. With Waka Waka, yeah, they appeared in season 5. Now here's a little bit of a cool thing. So with Waka, he was voiced by Jess Harnell with a German accent that Jess Harnell provided, and then with Waka, he was voiced by Darren Norris, who used an English accent.
Huh. English and German. Interesting combo.
Yeah, with Zabu, I think he appeared in season 7, yes. He was one of the friends of Booger, who was voiced by Tom Kenny. And they're just trying to find out a way why everybody's shooting to Nixos, basically, and they saved the day. Now with Sergio, he's basically like a dentist / doctor Mixo, and yeah, I just like the voice he Tristan provided. Well, for all his roles in Mixos, I give it an infinity. He did awesome.
I agree. Even though some of them I don't know, other than Bernard and Meltis, he still did pretty good with these guys. All right, then, Fresh, explain who this character is.
Yeah, he won and what? This that got introduced to Jess Harnell. So in the Pop-Up Girl episode called See Me, Feel Me, Know Me, I believe that's kind of like a little bit of a musical episode. There was this musical
Really?
if you listen carefully.
Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I remember. Before you explain, sorry, Fresh. I remember it was supposed to be Jack Black for this.
Yes.
Jack Black?
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. And speaking of Jack Black, I don't know if you heard, but Jack Black wants the Super Mario movie 2 to be a musical.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Let's go on.
Anyway, continue.
So yeah, what Blitz said, the gnome was originally supposed to be played by Jack Black, but was instead ultimately taken by Jess Harnell. And this is what happened. I saw that. I first got to know that from the YouTube, did you know voice acting from Cartoon Network Part 1? And I was like listening to the voice, I was like, well, this guy kind of almost sounds like Jack Black. He's awesome. That's how it got reintroduced to Jess Harnell. No joke. But it was just amazing to know.
Huh. So anyway, wait, was it Jim Cummings your introduction to the Powerpuff Girls too for Fuzzy Lumpkins?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, that's all I have to say. Like it was just a fantastic and complicated discovery.
I've only seen this episode twice. It's pretty good. I give the character, a 9 out of 10.
I need to look up what this character looks like, because I can't imagine how.
I mean, yeah, like when I saw his face, I first saw him with his eyes closed. When we see his face, he's just ugly looking.
All right, let's see how ugly. Okay, describe what does he look like? Does he have like a reddish outfit?
Yes. He does have a reddish outfit.
Does he have a green goatee and hair?
Dude, yes. You just look it up. That is the same guy that we're talking about.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't really look ugly.
Well, to me, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I knew you. But go on.
But yeah, he does look like an interesting character. So yeah, I wish I saw this episode. So what's your rating for Gnome?
I'm like, well, for the musicality, of course, because yeah, like I gave it like 11.
Okay.
Cool.
And what about you guys? Like, Mastermind. Did you see the episode?
Yeah, I have.
What's your thoughts about it?
It's pretty good.
Okay. And your ranking?
10 out of 10.
Okay. And you, movie watcher, you ever seen the episode?
Which episode?
The one with Jess Harnell who voiced the no. Like, what was the episode name, Fresh?
See me, feel me, know me.
No, I haven't seen it.
Oh, okay, it's all right. Well, anyways, next.
All right. Google's Max Cable's big move.
Yeah, it was one of the more fascinating movies that I saw, and even though it may be mixed, but I still found it so freaking cool. Like the character that Jess Harnell voiced he's the Scottish frog, and well, like here it is. He's supposed to be like the childhood fear of Max's bully, Troy McGinty. They used to be friends, but when Max had a birthday party when he was 4 years old, Troy was so scared of the frog that it just kind of like freaked him up and became like he became a bully.
That was Jess? Whoa.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just so awesome, and that song is just like the Scottish accent. Everything is just so holy.
I would not know that was Jess, but dang, I need to rewatch Max Cable. I have it on VHS.
Oh, we'll look on it.
But anyway, is there anything else you want to talk about, or is that it?
Well, yeah, that's basically it. It's just like I give him like 10 out of 10.
Cool. And I'm pretty sure nobody else saw Max Keeble's big move.
No, but I did see some clips. But I was really shocked to see some actors that I'm familiar with, like one of them being Josh Pick.
Yes.
Yeah. But I agree with Fresh on that rating. All right. And now the announcer Rebecca's finds on videos. Yeah, he still is an announcer for America's Finds on Videos. He's been the announcer for AFV for a very long time. When did he start being the announcer for AFV?
I think it was like since the 80s.
Pretty cool. Yeah, like I had no idea who this guy was throughout. It's just like a very satisfying voice to hear. Like it was your host Tom Bergeron and stuff. But later when I got older, when I found out, I was like, wow, the whole time Jess Harnell was the announcer, and Jess even Fonzo even says his name, so that's just pretty dang dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, of course, since he's been an announcer for several years, of course I'm going to give him an affinity.
And Bane did that too, because it was shocking for me as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Next up. Seeing Credits, Chowder, Gravity Falls, Tasmania, various.
Yep, we all know that in addition to being an awesome professional voice actor, that Jess is a pretty goddamn good singer as well.
Oh yeah. I really like the Singing Beans song. Of course, it didn't really last long since the beans did get eaten by a dog.
Wait, Blitz, you were about to say something too?
Oh no, I had to mute my mic for a second because I just sneezed. That's why.
Oh,
Okay, bless you.
Well, thank you. Even though it was late, but it's all right.
Hey, well, okay. Oh,
I mean, we didn't hear you.
Now you know how I feel. Nope, I'm just kidding. But what singing grades did he do for Gravity Falls?
Yeah. Okay. Well, also like in Chowder, he also sings songs called Fire Hearts from the Fire Reaper episode with the dragons, and he also sang that training montage from the episode The Broken Part. But in Gravity Falls, yeah.
Oh no, go ahead.
In Gravity Falls, in the episode Dipper versus Manliness, when he meets the Manitors, like he was the guy that sang that montage song.
Ooh.
And with Tasmania, he along with Jim Cummings sang the theme song.
That is pretty awesome. And I forgot what the character that Tim Allen voices in that Jimmy Neutron episode, but he was his singing
Hey,
voice.
whoa! Spoiler!
We
Spoiler
really-
What?
man!
We already put it in the chat.
Spoiler man! Thanks a lot for spoiling everything, Rico.
What do you mean?
Thanks,
You just
man.
flipped
No, I
it.
can't. Now I'm gonna catch the sleepover. Now I'm gonna call my mom. We put it in the chat already. Can you not wait your ass?
Where?
Geez.
Oh, okay, now I see it.
Under.
What would you like? Would you like the name Spoiler Man or Captain Freak Up?
Spooder? No, okay. No. But my world score is a 10 out of 10 for the singing credits.
Infinity.
Infinity.
Well, since I found out that I was in the chat, let's go ahead and talk about it.
Spoiler Man.
Hey, you skipped a few.
Well, let's talk about this since I accidentally spoiled it, so might as well talk about it real quick.
Man.
Okay, so I've seen this episode like twice. I mean, yeah, it's a good episode, especially, with Tim Allen, but really, Jess Harnell, again, with his singing voice and everything. I did say this early when Christian was in the John, but again, it's a fun fact that all him, Jess Harnell, Rob Paulson, Chip McNeil, and including Marisa Marsh was in Jimmy Neutron. Fun fact.
And I actually knew that he was his singing voice way before I saw this episode because I didn't have a DVD of it. But yeah, and also like hearing it singing, actually, it's just pretty nice.
Oh no.
But yeah, Jess is a really great singer, and all those other shows he's seen in. I give him Infinity for his awesome voice.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I just remember this moment from Twisted Tunes. So I remember in this one Twisted Tunes, I don't remember which one it was, but I remember that there was a guy that looked like Jess Harnell, and he was taking his place, and they Jess Harnell pranked all of them with his like doppelganger.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Man, that guy fooled us.
What question? I was questioning, like, what did his hair get like longer, like bigger, like, and then we see Jess Harnell. I was like, oh, mother effer.
Yeah. All right. Next up, Cowardly Lion.
Going ahead.
All right, yes. So the Cowardly Lion, yeah, from Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. It's a really good show in Boomerang. Like, yeah. But other than the Cowardly Lion, he also voiced one of the Flying Monkeys along with Steve Bloom. Like, his name is Layman, while the one Steve Bloom voice was Frank. But yeah, with the Cowardly Lion, I just like the voice he provided, especially his laugh. Yeah. Yeah. But honestly, this had an awesome cast. Like Kari Wahlgren, Bill Frickenbacke, Jess Harnell, Steve Bloom, Tom Kenny, and much more. Huh?
That's a Chico.
Cheeto?
What? Like, you speaking too fast. Calm down, Roadrunner.
Jessica
the Chico.
The Cheeto.
That's better. Here's your cookie.
But yes, yeah, for the Cowardly Lion, as he's cowardless all the time, and he tries to tell like the others not to do what is supposed to be wrong or like good or something like that. But for him, I give him a 10 out of 10. With Layman, he gives for Jess, he gives him like a wacko kind of voice, and I like it, and I just like the funny moments with him and Frank. So yeah, I also give him a 10 out of 10.
Jess actually voiced a kind of like character in Chowder with the Steamed Beans.
Yes, and he also did voice him in Tom and Jerry and the Wizard of Oz.
Right, and I wish I saw those movies. Oh well, maybe in the future. All right. Which game do you voice Spyro?
Spyro: A Hero's Tale from 2004.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, like he's one of the more decent fits for Spyro for me. Like top ones, they go Tom Kenny, Justin Long, Elijah Wood, and let's see, Jess, and so on and so forth.
For me, yes, I like Jess's version. I also like Carlos's version, Tom Kenny's. Let's see here. Yeah, I like Elijah's, Josh Keaton's. Justin Long is cool, but what surprised me was in 2016 when Matt Mercer voiced him.
And what was surprising about that?
Well, because I I don't normally see Matthew playing like these, kind of like cool like sounding characters. He's more like voicing these badass like deep characters like with Espio, like you know how he is.
Right.
But no, but the more surprising thing with Matthew was like when he voiced Bigfoot and Wabbit.
Yeah, like I just forgot about that.
But yeah, with Spyro, I believe it was Carl Saul's Rocky who was the first voice, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. But again, it's a great opportunity for Jess because you got to voice two iconic like video game characters.
Yeah. In fact, he's the first to voice both Spyro and Crash.
Yes. Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, Carl Saul's Rocky and Jess Harnell both played Spyro and Crash.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's cool.
All we need now is Tom Kenny to voice Crash Bandicoot, and he'll join the pack.
The pack.
But yeah, this is like my first time finding out that Jess Harnell voicing Spyro because I never seen gameplay of the game that Fresh mentioned, nor I heard the voice. But I'll give you guys word for it that it sounded really good.
Hmm.
And your rating?
Infinity.
Yeah.
All right, I agree. All right, next up, Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, this another one of the voices that he does so great at that it just matches Charles Fleischer or however his last name is pronounced so good that you just can't tell which one is which, and that's what messed me up on my own in the Mantle episode for him. But I believe he did say in I Know That Voice that he did that he played Roger Rabbit before Animaniacs, so that was kind of nice.
Huh? How about that? Cool.
Oh yeah, Joseph. That's a good point though, because I was legit learning about his dad the other day. Yeah, that's pretty cool though.
Huh? Interesting.
Well, yeah, that is awesome.
And we already talked about Ironhide Barricade.
You just appeared too late, bro.
Okay. Anyway, back to Roger.
I was like, yeah, I said what I said.
Okay. You blitz.
Me personally, I've never seen a Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Like I've seen some clips, but I did hear a little bit of Jess's version. He did really cool. Now, in my opinion, if they pick a next voice for Roger, I would either say Dave Coulier or Brock Baker.
Definitely Brock.
I would go with Dave.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were the like besides the Animaniacs, what were the ones that he got to voice Roger Rabbit?
Wait, can you say that again? I don't think that's proper English.
What media did he get to voice Roger Rabbit besides Animaniacs?
He wasn't even in Animaniacs, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna do a throwback for way long ago, back in 2020, I believe. Okay, everybody, we're gonna do surgery on him. He's gonna have Ben Stiller ears now. Fly away.
Yeah, he was never like Roger Rabbit isn't from freaking Animaniacs. Like he played.
Okay, I misheard you then.
Apparently so. Spaghetti went an operation for surgery, please.
Roger. All right.
But in all seriousness, he played him from 1991 to 1998 with Disney Park appearances, Hair Raising Havoc, Roger Rabbit 2s, and a bunch of other stuff.
Neat. So yeah, your score?
Yeah, Infinity.
All right, cool. Next up, Grandpa Joe and Bill, Tom and Jerry, Willy Wonka.
Have you ever seen this?
I've seen like a couple of times.
No.
Yeah, it's all right. But I'm just saying, okay, no offense to JP Corquette, who voiced Willy Wonka, but in my opinion, I thought Jess could be a good Willy Wonka, in my opinion.
Oh wait, thank you for reminding me. Like, in addition to that, Jess Harnell actually did voice Willy Wonka.
No. That's where you're mistaken, boy. Because I know which one you're talking about for that one commercial. It was actually Maurice LaMarche who voiced him.
Ah, god dang it, lying to me again.
I knew someone was gonna bring that up, but yeah, it was Maurice LaMarche because you could legit hear it. It sounded like Toucan Sam.
Well, yes, I did know that was Maurice LaMarche, but it just kind of like flipping me over. You see, the internet is just messing with me.
But it's all right. Go ahead.
But anyway, back in 2017, where I thought this was one of the coolest things ever. Now, even though it was a little bit unnecessary, what matters most is just the cast. And Jess Harnell, he did great with these interpretations.
Okay, yeah, true. Also, can I mention another scene credit he did?
Huh?
Foster Son for Imaginary Friends.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, remember that one episode where Blue became like this like cool superhero dude?
Yes.
That was interesting. But you go on.
Oh, no, I'm done.
Okay.
I never seen this movie, nor have I seen the original Willy Wonka and stuff, so I had no interest. But a lot of people say that this movie was terrible.
I mean, yes, like, just agree with that.
But yeah, so I don't know who these guys are, so I have no rating for each of them.
You don't know Grandpa Joe? Grandpa Joe is an OG ever since the beginning.
Like, if you
not
watch the
watched it,
original, if you were to watch the original, then you would understand.
Yeah, that's why I said I never. Anyway, so Ricky, comic book the movie.
Yeah, it's one of the coolest things that I did see. Like, I did tell you guys, like, I think like way back ago, long ago and stuff. And let's see. So Jess, he plays this camera guy, and he has his hilarious moments. My favorite one was like when he went up to like Darren Norris, who's dressed up as this superhero named Commander Courage, and when he removed his helmet, he was like Tom Hanks.
Wow, I forgot about that because I remember you, me, and Blitz on your one of your channels actually watched it.
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But
like,
dadgum.
He's just a funny dude. That's all I just gotta say.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one.
I know that voice.
Now we can go, Blitz.
So, do you want to tell the story or should I?
Go ahead.
So, because I've seen it a few times, I know that voice. So, I believe Jess Harnell was telling a story of like, I think he went to Disneyland. If that's correct.
Yeah, like he took his mom to Disneyland. Yeah.
Yeah, so he took his mom to Disneyland, and I believe some kid was doing something with anonymity. So, like, did he have like a plushie or watching something or talking about it? Which one was it?
He had a shirt.
Oh, okay, but yeah, and like Jess Harnell was doing his Wacko voice, and the kid didn't believe that he was the voice of Wacko. And I like how Jess Harnell said, "That little bastard."
Like at first, like he was saying, like, "Hey, I do the voice in the show," and the kid just didn't believe him. Like he then showed him a picture with him and Wacko on them, and he still didn't believe him. It was up until he did the voice, or he was like, "I could do so much better than that."
Wow, badass kid. No, I'm just playing.
Yeah, that's what kids are. They don't believe anything like until like a different. It's like that kid from the crossover special with Jesse and Austin Alley. The kid didn't believe that was the real Ross Lynch when they were in the plane, and even though he's trying to prove him, he still didn't believe him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff of. Well, I didn't see like I know that voice, but I've seen like a lot of like talking tunes and stuff, and he's always awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What?
I think he's unavailable. All right, so back to the plan. So I say we hit the guy's house, we beat the shit out of him, and take his ass. Can we go back to the discussion where we talk about if there was another YouTube like streamer group and like they would be an enemy to our group?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that will be a little bit cool and a little bit just. Well, you know, it depends on like how big they might be.
Yo, imagine it's like a group but they're the opposites of us, like the opposite of you, me, and the rest.
Oh, okay. I see where that is.
Like the opposite of me would be boring, always talk about political shit, and such a downer.
The opposite of me would have to be like, well, I didn't begin to like describe me.
Massimo, what would be the opposite of you?
Probably what would be the opposite of me?
Like personality wise, like your current personality, and then when you meet like somebody that has like the opposite of your personality.
How about fake mastermind?
Well, not like that. Okay, for the like another version of Mastermind, I would probably see him like him cursing a lot and just like don't give an F. How about that?
Yeah.
Okay, now I got it. It's like when the opposite of me would have to be like a complete jerk, thinking that he is the best and better than anybody. Like yeah.
It's like the opposite of that group, and that opposite of me would be the only normal one while everybody's just having a party.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. And then the opposite of movie watcher being more like talkative, like talking fast and spitting some straight out facts and talking hella shit.
What would be the opposite of me?
Oh, that's a hard one. Okay. Now I gotta think about this. Okay. Of course, you have to grow some huevos. Okay, that's one.
Oh.
Okay. With a badass haircut, no glasses. Does it have a toy
Well,
box?
that is ironic because as a kid, I didn't wear glasses until I was like 7 or 8 when I started wearing them. So
Does it have a
You're half
exception with cartoon girls? That's one of them. He actually gets chicks, and yeah, that's my description.
okay,
Okay. Anyways, let's go.
all right. Are you done about another voice?
Well, I just gotta say it's one of the best documentaries I've ever seen, and well, all thanks to John DiMaggio making this, presenting everyone as champions in the industry of voiceover and Infinity.
Yes, I agree.
Awesome. All right, next up, Country Bears.
Oh man, this was a good movie when I watched it as a kid.
Oh, please go on.
Okay, so I only watched it once. Yeah, it's about these bears like from the country. I believe they're in the band singing. I believe that's the motive of it.
Well, I mean, like it revolves around this bear that's raised by a human family. It just kind of seems kind of like different from them because, well, no shoot. So he just runs away from home to join the bear band.
Well, he mainly ran home. I didn't really see the full movie, but I saw part of it. That his adopted brother was like very upset about like all this, so he's just like telling him off and stuff. So that's what I partially remember and stuff. But all I remember was like from the trailer and stuff. I need to watch the full movie.
No, it's really good though. It's really good.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Oh, I was surprised because in one scene there was like a whole crowd, and one of them was Jess Harnell.
Yes, that's how that was like my teaser like first introduction for Jess Harnell when I did see the opening of Lilo and Stitch on VHS.
And this is his character from the movie if you want to put big screen.
Yeah, he's the guy that went, "Who's that little bear?" And oh, that's the little bear.
No way, that was him.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Seems cool.
Dang, I would have not caught on that was Harnell.
Come on, you can always tell it's him from his rocking hair.
I know, but that could have been anyone. I mean, anyone can have that kind of hair if you think about it.
Yeah, like
but well, any rocker like Kiss.
Really?
Anyway, it's awesome that he got to like have a cameo in Country Bears, and it's awesome that he's like one of the crowd members. So yeah, of course, I'll give him Infinity.
Infinity.
Same.
All right. Chili from Dogma Stubbins. He also voiced other characters like the Wicked King I mentioned, but we'll just mainly talk about Chili. So go ahead, Blitz.
Okay, so I've seen the show a little bit. All I can say is the voice he uses for Chili is similar to like the voice he uses for the Cowardly Lion, in my opinion.
Yeah, a little bit. And he's very similar to Cowardly Lion, and he has a tendency, like in every episode, thinking that he's going to mail, but Doc and the other toys kept reminding him that he's not an actual snowman. Man of Snow is a toy. And it's like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, Chili, he's really cool. He's a very ice guy.
Okay.
Yeah, despite how like Kelly he is, I still think he's a great character, a great friend to the toys, and yeah, it gives me a little bit of a Frosty the Snowman vibes a little bit, just without any feet and fingers and stuff. So
Frosty the Snowman. I know Christian hates that song.
anyway, yeah, Ellie, along with the other characters he has voiced in Dharma Stubbins, they're all very great. I give them all infinity.
10 out of 10. Let's try again.
All right, next up, Fraternity Brother Monsters University.
I don't remember an A and N being in front of the T, Blitz. Wow.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, yeah, he was his frat brother. I could have just split that, but yeah. And then they were debating which, college team he should be for Sully. And he was like, no, he's this kind of guy. Like, what was the team he was saying?
I can't remember so good. No.
And then him going back and forth with this guy saying, no, we did, because they were debating who sold him first. But yeah, again, with Jess Harnell, he's like one of the few celebrities to do like Pixar, like, additional voices. That's also another fun fact about him. But yeah, for this role, I give him a 10 out of 10. It was just really awesome.
But yeah, same here. Although the guy he did play, the hair around his eyes, he kind of like reminded me of Butch from Jimmy Neutron.
All right, next up.
Oh yeah, so Christian, why don't you explain?
All right, so wait, what show did you do the announcer?
Was it like Monster Weather or something like that?
I don't remember, but I'll talk about the band member. So in the episode Monster Weather, Ben is on a trip with Max at a concert he likes called Shaq Carbonine. Of course, he's trying to get away so he could get a new iPod because he's selfish and stuff. So he's trying to sneak away as Accelerate, but there's a band going on. One of the band members, which is Jess Harnell, that Accelerate was like one of the band members, and so he picked him up and put him on the drum sets. So that was basically it. But it was a shocker that was Jess Harnell.
But yeah, Christian, it was in the same episode where you played both of these characters in Monster Weather.
Okay, but
and so cool. No, go ahead.
What? No, you go first.
You know what's so cool? And again, the Animaniacs trio is also the part of the Ben 10 franchise.
Yeah. Paulson was also in Ben 10. What?
Tris McNeil was an ultimate alien because she voiced Hazmat's girlfriend at the time.
Right, I totally forgot. Man, I wish that wasn't her actual role. I wish she did more, along with Jess Harnell. But I mean, hey, we got what we got. But yeah, even though this was like a minor role for Jess, I still give him a 10 out of 10. Oh, Bless is muted. I was going to wait for him so he could talk about Penguin for Bat Wheels. But in the meantime...
Not today, bitch. Go on.
I got the way out.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the kind of voice he did. He basically did his own version of the Penguin, but had a little bit of, Burgess, I believe his name was. Did I mix up the words?
I'm sorry, Kenny. You're too far away.
Like the yellow penguin from the 60s.
60s. Oh, you mean Burgess Meredith?
Yeah, him. He basically did that version and his own version because I saw it on YouTube because it was kind of interesting. Because this is the first time he voiced the penguin. Because it was also interesting because this is the show where James Arnold played the Toy Man.
Oh, yeah, that is cool.
But yeah, they were chasing each other with the heroes and villains with their own kind of vehicles. I thought it was pretty cool. Although Bat Wheels was kind of like iffy here and there. I just like his penguin voice.
I mean, like, if I have a chance to hear it, but it is such an honor for him to just be given a DC role. So, yeah, it's a pleasure.
Yeah.
It was,
Even
yeah.
though I'm not interested in Bat Wheels, because they're basically making a preschool show about Batman and a little bit of Hot Wheels and cars. But I do respect that Jess Harnell got to voice Penguin. Now, hopefully, he gets to voice him more in the future.
Yes.
So, for his role as Penguin, even though I didn't really hear the voice, I give him a 10.
10.
I'll take your words for it.
All right. Next up, Maui Disney Dreamlight Valley.
Now, this was really surprising because this was a 2022 game. And you know what's more shocking? He got to play a color character during the years. Like, because, back in 2020, they made that rule with white people can't voice black characters anymore.
Yes.
Yeah.
Black people can
So
do
I guess the rule was disbanded or something.
Maybe, or just needed a voice in time. But it is version of Maui because I heard a clip on like either behind the voice actors or in YouTube. He did really good. Although it's not as good as Dwayne Johnson, he still did good in my opinion.
I didn't hear it, and this was the first time I've heard about it, so I'll give you a word for it that it sounded really good. And
Right,
if we did, I'm sorry.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, well, I was gonna say if we did an ornamental for Maui, would we have picked Jess for him?
No, because if we did it back then, 2022, we only had to choose black actors at the time. Remember?
Yeah, but since Jess got to voice it, maybe it's a possibility.
Maybe. That's just a theory.
Well, we'll see.
A
We'll
video
see.
theory.
But anyway, you go ahead, Blitz.
Okay, so my score for him is a 7 out of 10.
I'll give it 8. All right. Next up, Fun Meal, Zurg, and Vlad the Engineer, Small Fry, which is a Toy Story short.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite shorts from the Toy Story. And yeah, his Zurg voice, it's really good if you heard it.
No, because I didn't really see the full short.
Oh. And then Vlad the Engineer, he's basically a vampire in a choo-choo train.
Okay, so put it together count on count with Thomas. Interesting.
Yeah, basically. But the short overall, Small Fry is one of my favorites. I give it a 10 out of 10, along with the characters he voiced in it.
I'll give you word for it.
Along with him, also in this short was Jay Lynch, Jim Ward, Bob Bergen, Carl Rocky, and many more.
Cool. Okay, and Professor Lucy will be back. So, all right, next. Odin, Hercules, Heimdall, Possible Man, Kristen Dunmo, Superhero Squad.
So Odin. So yeah, he's one of my favorite versions of Odin. And yeah, his Odin voice, yeah, it's pretty cool. And yeah, although he could be a strict father to Thor and a little bit like, hefty with Loki, I did like it. So for him, I'll give him a 10 out of 10. Now for Hercules.
My introduction to Odin was actually the Thor movie.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Hercules. All right, next
I knew that was coming. I was gonna do the joke, but I was gonna wait for you to talk and mention his name. But thank you, Blitz. Anyway.
So Hercules, and one up, he actually appeared in 2 episodes of Superhero Squad. So in the first episode, he challenged Thor to a fight, and this is where Thor changes his outfit to his second outfit. With the metal steel and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
I was wondering about that.
Mm-hmm. And he also appeared in another episode because Scarlet Witch, Wolverine, and Falcon were unavailable, so Iron Man had to find new recruits for the meantime. So he hired Hercules and She-Hulk.
Cool.
Yeah. That Possible Man. Now I know he didn't voice him in.
Wait. What about Heimdall?
Heimdall. Okay, mixed opinions here because he was voiced by both Jess Harnell and Steve Bloom. So I'm fine with it.
Oh, okay.
Because really, it was surprising to find out that Idris Elba played him in live action.
He was in live action?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me look him up. But go ahead and talk about Impossible Man while I do that.
That's impossible, but anyways, with Impossible Man, he's just goofy. It's wacko, but if he went all the way, and then all of this to impress his wife.
Oh, he has a wife?
Yeah, in this version. I know that Jess Harnell voiced him
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Okay, yeah, that Heimdall. That got just him in the Thor movie. Okay.
Yeah. So I know Joseph put it. Yeah, he also voiced Impossible Man in the Fantastic Four from 1996. But this version, I like it because his wife was voiced by Tara Strong.
Oh, interesting.
And then with Crimson Dynamo, oh, he was a badass villain. He had this kind of accent, like I think it was Russian, I believe. I
Hmm.
think, and he was basically posing as Iron Man because he had a fragment that could turn him to any like person. So he had a fragment that turned him to Iron Man, and he was basically framing Iron Man.
So, do you also use Iron Man's voice, or do you use his own?
His own voice, because you know how Iron Man. Another thing, so you know how Iron Man, shoots, blasts or like lasers out of his hands, right? So to
Yeah.
help him with the blast, and the other side of the wall when he was robbing the bank, it was Claude who was helping him because he has a laser for his arm.
Hmm. Cool.
That was a
And your
BRB.
overall score for these characters? What's? Oh, is he muted? Yeah. Okay. Oh wait.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back.
Okay.
So my overall score for all these roles from Superhero Squad, I give them infinity. Like, have you ever seen any of his roles from Superhero Squad or no?
Sadly, no. And plus, it's been a while since I've seen Superhero Squad, but I'll give your word for it that they're pretty dope.
Yeah. Also, Mastermind and Movie Watcher, have you watched Superhero Squad or no?
Yes, I have.
Yes, I did.
And are you familiar with Jess's roles or like have seen some of them?
Well,
Yeah.
it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've seen that show. I don't even know what his role is.
Well, Christian, if you put it up, then he'll see it.
Okay.
Here.
I didn't see those characters.
Oh, it's okay then. All right, next one. Okay, so I was pretty shocked about this. Even though I didn't play the video game, I saw like a clip of it, and he did it really good for Vincent.
I wish I played a video game. I think it's on GameCube. If I find it, I'll play it. And I wish I got to hear the voice. But how did he do the voice?
Well, similar to Nick Nolte, he added his own deep kind of accent voice, which I liked.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah.
So, what would you give the score?
10 out of 10. Even though I saw the clip once, he did really good.
All right.
Darth Maul. Well, okay. So before I enter this, okay, with Joseph's comment with Impossible Man, I know I talked about it, but I didn't know about Super Scroll because the ones I'm used to with Super Scroll is Charlie Adler and Jim Cummings.
All right.
But with Darth Maul, yeah, he did really good. Although, like, yeah, only playing him in the video games, he did really good for Darth Maul if you heard the voice.
Well, no.
Okay. But yeah, I give him a 9 out of 10. Like, what about you guys? What do you think of Darth Maul as a character?
Epic.
Nice. New movie watcher? Movie watcher?
Is he muted? Yeah. Okay.
Not
All right. I probably haven't seen the Dumb and Dumber series, and that's what Joseph put.
I've seen a little bit because I think, yeah, what was it? Yeah, because Bill Frickabocky voiced Jeff Daniels' character in that show.
Right. I do remember that. I wish I got to hear the voice though.
Yeah, but with the Ox, I've never heard it because I didn't watch the whole show, but I bet he did good.
Yeah.
Fatso. So I've heard the voice. Yeah, it's like a gruff and like deep version of Chili and the Carly Lion. It's really good because I think along with him, hold on, if I go back to the cast, because you know about the three ghosts from Casper, right?
Yeah. Fatso. What are the others' names?
Who you calling fat?
Damn, you made you made fun of Fresh's weight. Listen, he's trying to go on a diet. Damn. Okay,
Fresh
okay.
isn't fat. He's skinny.
Whoa, you seen all that?
You don't know what I look like.
I've seen what you look like. You're skinny, bro.
I mean, like, yeah, I was here the whole time. I was mute up until I had to try to, like, if someone mentions names or just something like that, just try to jump out. But
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well,
But
you
what were
see-
the other ghosts' name?
Fresh, would you like to explain?
yeah, it's Stretch, Fatso, and Stinky.
Thank you.
Yeah. And first, what's your opinion about Fatso, like Jess Harnell's version?
Oh yeah, just like the voice that he gives him and stuff. Even though I prefer kind of like Brad Garrett's, but it's just he's all right.
Yeah. I also like Billy West's version of Fatso. He did good.
Oh yeah, like kind of has this kind of croaking kind of sound. It was kind of like a little bit made him not really sound like much of a ghost, but yeah.
Oh yeah, and Christian, go back to the Superhero Squad if he wanted to explain his opinion.
Okay, hang on a minute.
Well, the only character that I remember him here voicing was Crimson Dynamo. I just kind of like the Russian accent.
Yep. And then, did you know he voiced Vincent from the Over the Hedge video game?
Yeah, like mention him in.
Oh, okay. And then, what did you thought of his version of Darth Maul?
Yeah, it was fascinating. I mean, even though it was kind of like difficult to hear when it was like, yes, it was just bad arse.
Oh, okay. But for Fatso, I give him a 10 out of 10. He did good.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, next one. Wait, why'd you skip Frollo's Soldiers?
Well, have you seen Hunchback?
Yeah.
Like I'm Notre Dame. Yeah, I've seen that a few times with the soldiers. I didn't know that, but I knew the two guards, the fat one and skin one, were voiced by Bill Frickabocky and Corey Burden.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. But I bet he did good as a soldier as well. All right, next one with Arnold. Now, this is a funny story because I just found this out right now. Hence name Arnold in the Casper movie. He just don't know use a Arnold Schwarzenegger impression.
Of course you would.
Speaking of which, it's also a minor role, but in the first Cars movie, he voiced an Arnold Schwarzenegger type vehicle called the Governor.
Sven? Yes, Sven the Governor.
Nightmare Queen
Yeah.
must be found.
At all costs.
Yeah.
No one would know that was Jess Harnell. Some would think that was Arnold.
Yeah. All right, next one.
Okay, I am not familiar with this.
Our friend Martin, I've seen some clips here and there. I know that Ed Asner was in this film.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
neat.
Yeah, and I think was it supposed to be about this film supposed to be about Martin Luther King?
Yeah, like I've
Yeah,
seen this way back in elementary school.
yeah, and also Gina White and James Earl Jones, if I believe.
Yes.
But that's cool. All right, next up, the creatures. So yes, the creatures that he's talking about from the 2002 live action movie. It was Sim along with Frank Welker who voiced the creatures.
Yeah,
Cool.
you know those tall, long-geared, those creatures. If you remember them.
Yeah, I do. Like, yeah, they look like horrifying, like Cujo dogs if they were more terrifying. Yeah, but they did good. I give them a 10 out of 10 along with Frank Welker.
Couldn't agree more.
Cool.
All right, go ahead, Skylander boy.
All right. So, and there's also another character he voiced called Flipward was a dolphin, which I never played as him in Trap Team, so I'm gonna skip him. But I would believe they did good. But for these two, okay. So for Blast Zone, his first appearance was in Swap Force, game where you swap Skylanders. So he was like a first night that these trolls were like invading his village, and there were a bunch of bombs that was going through this chimney. So he swallowed them up, and he just became a fiery knight, and that's how he came Blast Zone, and that's why he's able to throw bombs and stuff. But the voice he gave him, it's pretty dope. It's very heroic, almost like Captain Hero Man, whatever. But yeah, he did a lot more heroic. And yeah, he's a pretty neat Skylander to play as. Even though I haven't played Skylander Swap Force in several months, but I give Blast Zone 10. Now for Gusto, yeah, he's very fun. So he's like one of the trap members for the Air Air Skylanders. Uh, his name is a combination of Gust and Gutso. He's pretty fat, and you could definitely hear Jess Harnell's a voice. I don't know which voice I would describe it, but it's definitely Jess Harnell. So his main weapon is a trap boomerang and stuff. He can inhale it and stuff, and you can press it multiple times to be multiple boomerangs. It's just pretty dope. So yeah, Gusto, 10 on 10 too. Have you ever seen Asterix and Vikings? Or played the game, whatever?
No, but I know the cast of the 2006 one. Yeah, Paul Giamatti, Brad Garrett, Bradley Baker, Sean Astin, John DiMaggio, Dietrich Bader, Darren Norris, April Winfield, Greg Delisle, Jeff Bennett, Corey Gordon, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And Jeff Bennett played the narrator of this film.
Cool. Well, I never seen Asterix and the Vikings, but I'll give Justice word perspective that is good.
Okay.
All right. Apparently, he voiced an army man in Toy Story 3.
He meant to put. I think he meant to put Army Men because he voiced two along with Arlie Ermy.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see.
Well, that's pretty
Like
Cool.
they were playing the you remember that scene where it was before the scene that Andy kind of like put them in a trash bag and tried to put them in the attic. Like they were just leaving with the general and so or Surge.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to call him?
Yeah. That's okay, Joseph.
Yeah, it's alright. And there's another fun fact. Back when SpongeBob was in production, Jess Harnell actually auditioned for SpongeBob.
Right. And I would love to hear his version, but I like Tom Carey's version of SpongeBob, and that was my introduction to him.
Don't use that for anybody.
Yeah. Is there any other Jess Harnell worlds you guys want to talk about?
Well, even though even though they might be minor, like Dawn from Wreck-It Ralph, it's just minor.
Hang on, my mom's calling me.
Wait, didn't Jess Harnell also voice Ripperoo from the Crash Bandicoot series?
Well, I like that maybe from stupid internet. So I'm just gonna get to the bottom of this because it did say like Dallas McKinnon's archival recordings are still being played to this day, and you might not be able to show. Yeah.
Oh no, I was about to say, while you're searching for that, another role, I know it's a little bit minor. Okay, so he voiced Tim the Bear in like season 2 of the Cleveland Show, because the first it was Seth MacFarlane, but then Jess Harnell had to take over.
Ah, right. Yeah, I remember.
And I remember they
What are
made
your
a joke
thoughts about that character?
Tim the Bear.
I mean, all I just like is the voice. Me. Ah, black man. Ah, your feet, they don't feel so good, don't it?
Yeah. And I remember they made a joke in Family Guy, and it was Quagmire I was saying, because he was voiced by Seth MacFarlane. He was like, even the actor didn't like voice him for the next season. That's why they had to replace him. Yeah. Okay. Oh
yeah, yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you go. Like, go ahead with your whoa. What's got to be whoa about?
He was in the Loud House.
Right. Yes.
Oh yeah, didn't he voice the spoof of Kiss Smooch?
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
Do you remember the episode Two Boys and a Baby?
Ah, yes, I
Wasn't
remember
it
that
the one
episode.
where Lincoln and Clyde had to take care of Lily, but they lost her?
Yeah, and they mistaked her as another baby, and Jess Harnell played the father of that other baby.
Really? Huh, good to know.
Let's see. In the Jungle Book 2, he I think along with Jeff Bennett as well, he played like the vultures that was supposed to resemble the Beatles.
Yeah.
I wish I saw Jungle Book 2. A lot of actors got to replace the originals because like many of them died. But I heard like John Goodman's version of Blue, he actually did pretty good, surprisingly.
Yeah, and with the vultures on Fresh, did you know he voiced all 4 of them in House of Mouse?
Well, apparently I didn't.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Is there anything else you want to talk about, Jess? Because supper's ready and about to end the stream in a little bit.
Oh, it says here in Once Upon a Studio that he did voice Scuttle.
Oh yeah, I did learn about that recently.
That's really cool. Well, that's surprising. Hold on, let me put it. Here we go.
Oh, wait, that's not for real.
Don't believe me? Go search out for yourself.
Okay, all right then. Because, well, say 2008. Right? Oh, let's see. It doesn't say it here, but let's see. All right. Oh. Okay, did you mean to say Spider-Man Unlimited Mysterio Mayhem? Because there's nothing else that says...
No, but I just wasted your time with this fake video game.
Yeah, okay. All right. Solidify yourself as the resident troll of the group. Congratulations.
You played yourself.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for joining this Jess Harnell stream, and I'm about to pull a Christian what he used to do in his stream. And thanks for watching, and I hope you all subscribe to my channel and leave a thumbs up.
What?
He's not wrong.
I know, but I stopped doing that.
You know we got canceled
anyway, yes. Like Bliss said, thank you all for joining in for Jess Harnell's birthday. I really had a great time, and yeah, I really got just to him, and on Transformers, and he became my favorite ever since. And anything else you want to add?
Macadamia nuts.
Clever Blitz. Oh, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna go and stream again on Christmas. But I will let you all know when I'm available. What?
Excuse what?
Wait. When did we decide you would do it?
I thought you said I was gonna do it.
That's if you're available. Then otherwise, we didn't decide yet. We didn't decide
Oh.
if you were going to do it. That's why.
Okay, but yeah, we'll discuss later or tomorrow, who's gonna host the Christmas stream.
Okay.
All right, so you guys have a good night, and see you then.
Yeah, all right. See ya.
Bye.